So don't be surprised when that happens. Or you think, oh, we're going to do amazing things on primary dentition cases. And you just expand and expand. You think it's wonderful. Everyone thinks it's wonderful. And then your E falls out at 7. It can happen. So we had to reopen space after the 6s erupted. But now we're at an age where he's listening to me on the exercises, right? So we make him some spaces. Now here's the other thing that you'll find. You make all the space in the universe and the teeth will use none of them. Teeth coming through will use none of that wonderful space that you use. So you've got to guide them because they're already facing the wrong direction. Now he's 8. He's already in late mixed dentition. Why? Because we overloaded the primary teeth. It happens. A lot of people who advocate early intervention don't talk about this. I'm dealing with it every day. Overloaded primary teeth that exfoliate 4 years too early. And of course, what happens when the 6s meet an empty space? Wants to see what's happening in the outside world. That's what the 6s do. I'm back here, it's dark. I want to see what's going on up front. So we reopen space. Yeah. Look what happened to that left D. Fell out. Luckily, I'd already opened up the space, yeah? But that's what happens. When you see an X-ray and the central and the lateral are superimposed, you know it's crowded, right? What's happening to those E's? The 6s have eaten them all up. See that? Where's the 6 want to go? Move out of the way, 5. I'm coming. So we reopen the space. And of course, the canines are going. Where are they going? So Max is part of the family. But he's remembering the exercises because I'm nagging. Every time he comes in, you've been doing them? Yeah. Like magic now, isn't it? You know what they're going to forget? You had anything to do with this. Unless you take records. No one will believe you. So you can do that, right? This is all within the realms of what you guys can do. Oh, you've looked after Max so well. Can you have a look at his brother? Sure. You're going to do the exercises? Yep. So we make some space. And we unravel him. Who doesn't see this normally? This is normal, right? This is just normal. Every kid who walks through your door. Does it take long when they're young? No, it's not relevant. We're not expanding the mandible, we're just level and aligning the lower arch. We're not pulling on the outside, we're just pushing from the inside, that's all. Get rid of the deep bite. Create some canine space. You can all do this. Don't need anything other than the lower expansion appliance. Like the upper, you can do whatever you like. You've got tons of tools that you can use on the upper, but you got nothing to use on the lower. Nothing. Just use what I have. Sort it all out before puberty. Let the new teeth come through on their own where they should come through. And then it works itself out. Like this should be normal, right? You should see this every day, but we don't. So something is going wrong with our world. And it's got nothing to do with genetics. Nothing at all. It's all to do with how good a barber you have. He may not all happen himself. I just taught him what to do. There's almost nothing that we do that isn't improved by being taught. Again, a lot of people tell you, start early, primary dentition, early. And I tell you, it's good, but be prepared for early loss of primary teeth. So she's 6. Obviously not sufficient in the transverse. So we do our thing, make some space. But she's 7.5. She's in late mixed dentition. Yeah? Don't be surprised if you start early that everything moves at a faster time clock. So if you haven't resolved everything before that happens, you're stuffed. The 4s are through. The 5s are almost on their way. The lower fives, upper fives are coming through 7 3/4. What age normally? 12, right? So here she is at 9. Full permanent dentition. But if you haven't fixed everything, she's stuffed. Well and truly. But because we fixed everything, does it matter that she's in full permanent dentition at 9? Not if everything lines up. If she comes in and says, oh, my teeth straightened, is this difficult? All right, so I counsel you to be wary of when is a really good time. All right, it's really important. Now, I'm going to spend a bit of time today talking about my exercise program. And I'm going to use this case to illustrate what it means when you just use my plates and not my exercises, okay? You've looked after our little girl so well, can you look at his brother? Sure. Do our thing, make it wider. Doing the exercises, yep. Great. Keeping his mouth shut. Fantastic.
5 minutes.
Right. Make a bit of space. Get the lower arch nice. Get the upper arch married up.